Okay. Now, can you walk us through the events that led up to his death?
Well, I can give you what I know of. The last time that I talked to him was October the 11th. He again he had, I believe he asked me for that chili bean recipe, and so it was October the 29th that they called, that his aunt called me. Imagine I hadn't talked to him in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I knew, he was doing okay. Okay. And prior to that, I found out that he was dating a young lady. And I don't even, from what I understand, it wasn't a very serious thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he was seeing someone. And I'm, just a regular day. And his aunt calls me. I haven't talked to his aunt in years. And she calls me on Facebook Messenger. And I look at it. I'm like, wait, what? Why is she calling me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh gosh, something wrong. And she called me once, she called me twice. I was in the middle of doing something, and I called her right back. She didn't answer. And then she called me back again. And she said, Kathy, she said, they found Timmell in the backyard. He's dead.
Mm.
This is what she said. And she said that. And everything inside of me, it was just like, I had never experienced shock.
Mm-hmm.
She said it again. And I just kind of froze. And she said to me, do you hear me? I said, I hear you. I said, he's dead. And she said, they found him. He's dead. When are you coming? Can you get here? And I'm like, yeah, I can get here. But for about 30 minutes, I didn't do anything. I just was saying, I can't believe this. He's gone. He's gone?
Yeah.
And that's where I was. About 30 minutes, I just was stuck. I mean, I couldn't even cry. That's how I was just shocked. Like,
yeah, especially being the person that you just told us he was.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't bother nobody. And it's like, I knew instantly that somebody had did something to him. Never would expect anything else outside of somebody did something to him.
Got you. So what details do you feel are important about that day that you want people to know? I'm pretty sure with it being in the news and the newspaper, people hear bits and pieces. But
right. Well, the one thing that I know instinctively as a mother, my son did not commit suicide, because right after I just assumed that somebody had did something to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I found out that it was a Facebook Live going on from WSET. And they said, well, it seems that there's no suspects and that a man was found dead in the backyard. And, they were saying it must have been a suicide. I mean, these are the comments that were being made. Mm-hmm. And I just make it clear. They say that it could be a suicide, but it's looking more like a homicide.
But nothing was confirmed.
Nothing has been confirmed quite yet. But I'll tell you one thing that has in this process has really rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't even know if I should say it, but I'm going to say it, is that for anybody who is going through anything that's similar to this, you make sure that you stay on the tracks of these people, people that's supposed to be getting justice for your loved one. Because I'm just trying to get things in order. So my son receives benefits and things of that nature. And so I'm trying to get the death certificate.
Mm-hmm.
And I've reached out to get the death certificate. And his body went on October the 30th, that morning, October the 30th, it signed off. Suicide. Wait a minute. It's an open investigation. How do you sign off that it's a suicide and you don't even have all of the records. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't even have everything that you need. So, I say that to say, you need to make sure that you're mindful and paying attention to what is happening.
Yeah.
Do not let them sweep it up under the rug.
And so at this point, the investigation is still open.
Absolutely.
Haven't determined the root cause, but they're already saying suicide.
Yeah, but I asked them, I told them, I said, if I file for anything for him to get his benefits and things that he done paid for, and they suicide, immediately they're not going to pay that out. It's not about money. You are damaging the character of my son, and I don't like that. I just don't believe that he would do that. He had too much to live for. Because what I know is that he had decided, I believe that he was at a place where he had decided he wanted to do something different than what he was doing.
Yeah.
And he really wanted to invest in his career, which is being a chef. His father told me that he wanted to be a chef. And I had previously mentioned to him, maybe a month prior, you can go to school here because he worked at Liberty. You can go here for free because you work here. You can take some classes free. He was like, oh, yeah, well, I didn't know that. Yeah, and so I know that he had began to make steps
Plans for
towards
the future.
settling down. Absolutely. Yeah, so.